Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. This week we're having a debate show featuring Benjamin.
Horse Size Cats 2022.
Feeling the energy, everyone.
It's 2023.
It's already negative points towards Benjamin. Senator Andrew, intro to your debate. What do you have to say?
I be president want to.
Okay, it's going to be a long night, everyone, so buckle up. What's going on, everyone? How we doing?
Yes. Hello.
Yes. Hello. Welcome to. What's going on? I went to Andrew. I went out to that fucking restaurant, that sushi bar that we went to Red Robin after this past weekend. You remember that?
Second dinner.
Second dinner. That's every time someone like we do like what is it? First breakfast, second breakfast. I was like, oh, we always had second dinner out here in Oregon.
Yep.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That was kind of a low point.
That was a low point.
I don't know what went through my head.
You were forced into a place that you're not comfortable with. Andrew does not eat sushi, people. I think we've established that on this show.
Yeah.
And it was one of those revolving sushi bars. I don't know if y'all have seen those before. Well, obviously Andrew you have. I don't know if you've seen that before, Ben.
Yep.
We sit at the bar top. They're pretty cool. I mean, the only thing is I never know what I'm eating half the time. But it's like it was going around. It had like salmon, it had all the raw fish on it and everything like that. And she's just looking at it. He's just, I don't know what I'm going to eat. I don't know what I'm going to eat.
I will say I did grab a roll off of it. It was what was it? Is it a It was like the lamest one that like non-sushi eaters eat that has chicken in it.
Roll. Yep.
Yeah, but like they had a house sauce that went with it that was so freaking good. And it was called Fuji sauce, I think. And when I learned that it didn't exist in other sushi places outside of that, I was like, oh, I guess I'm not going to like sushi. I mean, after this.
Isn't it the house sauce just like the spicy mayo that every restaurant does? Like every restaurant has a Big Mac sauce. They just call it our special sauce.
To be honest, I don't remember. I don't remember what it was, but I was into it. But I did not fill up there all the way.
No, we almost did because I swear to God, they put 3 cream puffs on one of those plates. I think you grabbed like 10 of those plates every time he came by, like a little stuffed eclairs type thing.
Oh my God!
I just remember we're all here eating sushi, and Andrew just stuffing his face with cream puffs at this nice ass sushi bar.
If that ain't the most on brand Andrew thing,
I thought that's what you were going to say when. I thought that was what you were going to say when
I forgot about it, honestly, because my experience at the sushi place is completely blacked out in comparison to what happened after.
That was I don't know how we got there because I swear I thought I was full, but we ended up at Red Robin immediately. We went
for because Kelsey and whoever else wanted dessert.
We don't say her name.
She who must not be named said she wanted ice cream and she liked like whatever you could get from Red Robin. So we went there for dessert, not for what I got, which was an entire ass other burger and fries.
Brother, I think I got one too. What do you think?
You did, yeah. But I think I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna skip the ice cream and just get a burger.
Like, you know what? You were like feeling the table. Like, would I be judged if I did this? Right?
Yeah. And you're like, you kind of laughed, and then a second passed, and you're like, wait, maybe I should do that too. Actually, I went home not well at all.
I don't think any of us did.
No,
that was. Yeah, we don't. I giggled the whole night we were out there. But we don't speak that girl's name ever again on this podcast. She is forbidden. Forbidden.
This is for later. This isn't for on air. But I am dying to know what happened. I'm dying to know.
Oh, I mean, I'll tell you off. You can keep this. Yeah, I'll tell you off there. But
okay.
Don't speak her name. It was nasty. Trust me, it's a bad story. Yeah, I just had to tell you about that. It was a good time. Ben, what's up? Anything new?
Not at all.
Not at all. Nothing.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah,
Hell yeah,
brother.
dude. Keep it on.
Keep on. Did we all see Guardians of the Galaxy? Can we
I
talk
think so.
about it? We haven't
Yeah.
said anything in the chat at all, as I figured I had to ask first. Severe warning to everyone out there: some major spoilers coming. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We're about to talk about for a few minutes. We won't be on it forever because I feel like we dive too hard into this, and then next thing you know, it's Marvel for 20
Marvel
minutes.
talk.
There you
Which
go.
we don't-
5-minute window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5-minute window. We'll be
Starting
back.
now.
Starting now. Yay or nay?
Oh, yay through the
What kind of question
friggin'
is
roof,
that?
dude.
You know, just don't. Ben, I swear, I think you like something and you don't, and then you hate it,
Yay
or you
or
love the
nay?
next. Do you like it or not?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Best Guardians or still the first
The
one?
best Marvel movie.
Oh, you're going all the way up there.
Damn.
Yes, it's hands down. And any argument I'm willing to take on, but it's the best Marvel movie by far.
Honestly, I
Damn.
can look at that and be like story wise, it's definitely the best story any Marvel film has told so far. But in the
Which is funny because it's so simple at its core. Like, we just got to go save our friend. That's it.
that literally
It's a
that was all
James
it.
Gunn movie first, and then a Marvel movie second.
Facts.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. No,
I think that's why it is such a success. I think that's why it feels so special. It is kind of a superhero movie in a way, but it doesn't follow the recent formula that a lot of other Marvel content is following.
because I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of it too myself. It was a very emotional movie at times. I looked over at Jade, was bawling her eyes out at moments and stuff. Like Drax Drax the dad and everything when he was treating the children. She was like, "Oh my god!" But yeah, that was great.
That was
great.
like nothing compared to everything else. What?
Well,
Drax
that,
is what got her?
that was the one time I looked over and she was
Oh.
like crying over
Yeah.
that. So, she cried a bunch and stuff like that.
I thought that was a good part though,
It
because
was.
it's like
No,
his
it was a good
entire
part to-
his
tie in.
entire arc is like, I'm the one who just f's everything up. Just everybody's just
The
destroy
Destroyer.
everything.
Yep.
Yeah. But no, pretty much every flashback, especially when you realize when a Rocket really realizes what's going on and everything.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And they're like picking their nicknames. That
Mhm.
was the most
Oh.
heart-wrenching part.
Yeah, every one of those damn scenes, especially the one where they all get
Yeah.
shot and everything. Oh my god, yeah, that one was rough. Great soundtrack,
Mhm.
killed it. The best action sequence in any Marvel scene so far.
That hallway fight.
That hallway fight. I guess I don't know if you consider
The
it a one
fact
shot.
that
It's not.
it was. It's funny when it came on. I was like, this has to be what Taylor was telling me about the
Yeah.
action sequence. And so I was purposely the entire time looking for a cut
Oh,
or a change in angle because my head immediately always goes to Daredevil with hallway scenes.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, is Guardians actually going to give us a good hallway scene? And there wasn't a single cut the entire time.
Nope.
The choreography with all those people, even with
mean,
the animated characters. Oh my
I'm
god!
pretty sure there was a hidden cut.
Well,
Yeah.
there might have been, but like,
I was going to say with all that animation, like I don't know how you can consider it a one cut. I guess you could say. I don't know. I guess
I don't know.
it still works. But
yeah,
yeah, that was great. It reminded me of the church scene from what's the damn movie's called? The British, the Secret Kingsman.
The Kingsman, yeah.
Yeah, where he gets killed at the end by the redneck cult and shit. But obviously not as violent. But I loved how just they stretched the boundaries of the PG-13 rating for this one, even down to the F-bomb. Like what? It's just
They snuck-
That's always
snuck
been
it
a
in.
PG-13.
huh?
That's always been a PG-13. You're allowed one F-bomb.
Oh, I know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. They actually used it though. Like this is.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if this is
Yeah.
Disney's first F-bomb or anything like that. Or,
That-
I'm not-
Marvel's first, yeah.
That took me by surprise. I was laughing my ass off when that happened.
I would think I was like it kind of blended in, so I missed it, and then I was like, wait a minute, did I just hear what I heard? And even down to like when they've taken off the evolutionist's face at the end, and he's like full Terminator underneath that damn thing and shit. I was just that I was sitting there, like Jade was, I'm like, this is what the hell? What am I love this. This is great.
Yeah. Seeing Rocket actually go to town clawing at his face, I was like,
Mhm.
oh.
Mm-hmm. No, they definitely stretched the boundaries.
Yeah.
What did y'all think of the evolutionists?
He was good.
Yeah,
He was
I thought he was the
good
most
villain.
interesting Guardians villain for sure.
Yeah. I kind of like Ego. Well, but he's like the whole story though and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people I was hearing, they were like, he's better than he did a better job than Kang and stuff like that. And
No.
yeah, I didn't get that. I
Yeah.
also like he wasn't really like I guess he was. I mean, he was the bad guy, but like the main thing they're going after the whole movie, they were just trying to save Rocket the whole time. He was just kind of a side character there.
And welcome back after 5 minutes. You just had to miss me talking about crying for an hour straight, and then crying after the movie, and then crying more and having an existential crisis for the rest of the day. So, go see the movie and then listen to the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Have a great time.
And then
I'm still dealing with it.
And then picture Ben crying himself to sleep for the next 3
No,
nights.
not to sleep. I was physically exhausted afterwards, though. I was not fun to be around for the next couple hours.
But that's such a good it sounds funny, outcome for a Marvel movie, like especially lately, not to get into that whole tangent, but the depth of feelings that you feel watching this movie in comparison to like the last 5 other Marvel movies is just insane. It makes the rest of them look like puddles, and this is just like a freaking ocean. And
Yeah.
I can't wait for the next director to fuck it up.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
a little scary.
Do you think they touch the Guardians again, or do they just have them like in Avengers movies and stuff like that?
I mean, they'll pop in from time to time. I don't know if they'll have their own trilogy anymore, but
Yeah, I don't know.
if they're going into space and the multiverse and all this stuff, like, I don't see why they wouldn't appear.
Yeah.
Especially, that's another thing that I was going to say is this is the first time in a while that I've watched a Marvel movie and the after credits scene actually got me like hyped.
Yeah.
Seeing the new lineup there, I was like, oh, that's cool.
This man
we're past spoilers.
Just passed
we're past
the spoiler
spoilers,
and then
Mark.
spoiled something.
We're
This
past
motherfucker
the
don't know
spoiler.
the rules. 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all you had. You couldn't get out in 5 minutes? Doesn't deserve to be talked about.
I didn't say who the lineup is. Come on, this is Marvel. They don't finish anything.
A new lineup implies the old line. Jesus.
There's this is Marvel. They don't finalize anything. They continue it in some form or another. Of course, there's another lineup. There's already a lineup of Avengers. Why wouldn't there be a lineup of Guardians? So, sorry guys, but also suck it.
Andrew's trying to be the villain today, apparently. Side a little bit. James Gunn. He's obviously done with Marvel now and stuff. He's switching his focus over to the DC world. Do you want it's already announced he's writing the new Superman movie and he's going to be directing it also. Do you want this same type of humor that he always seems to have, like thinking of Suicide Squad?
I want a
think
James
of all
Gunn
the games.
movie.
Yeah, but do you think that works with Superman? Is that the kind of Superman you want to see?
I think it could work in supporting characters. I don't want a quippy Superman.
I was about to say, one, his main characters aren't, Peacekeeper's quippy.
Yeah.
Star-Lord's quippy.
He's the
Everyone's
quippiest.
quippy, though, in Guardians.
Everybody's quippy.
That's who Guardians are, just misfits. Yeah, no, I mean, shut up.
I mean, he did produce Brightburn. I mean, whatever you want to say, if it's a little young Superman movie and stuff. He had his hand in that.
I don't care what he does because I have zero interest in DC. So, I mean, honestly, he can do whatever he wants.
You're not going to follow him over there? I thought you were a loyalist.
Not to James Gunn. I enjoy his movies.
I could have sworn this whole time you were a Gunn loyalist.
No, I like all his movies, but I don't I have to see it because he makes it. Spielberg, on the other hand, sure, but...
Well, I remember you saying that before in the past. That's right.
Like Star Wars, I'll go see all those, even though I'm going to hate it. I'll go... I have certain things I'll do, but yeah, DC, if it has to do anything with DC and it's not Batman, I don't care. All the other heroes in DC are trash. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, that's the only thing. The lineup, not to keep again staying on in comic book stuff, but they released the lineup for the whole chapter 1 of the DC stuff that he's doing, and there ain't. I'm sure he'll be in it, but there's not a lick of Batman content in
Yeah,
any
there
of
was.
the titles. Where?
There's a Batman and Robin movie coming out.
I did
They
not
announced-
see that anywhere.
Yeah, they announced that. There's Batman and Robin. They're already looking for a new Batman.
Oh, okay. Well, forget what I just said. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
There's no Wonder Woman anywhere of the three, the Trinity.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, go back and look.
Hey, look at my comically large straw.
I got one too.
It's not as big as mine, though. Look at
I'm offended, Andrew. That you said that. Didn't know we're comparing straws tonight. Yo, you mentioned Star Wars earlier, and I saw an advertisement for a burlesque Star Wars themed show coming to Portland. Of course, Portland is throwing this on, but it's called The Empire Strips Back.
Hell yeah, dude. Sign me up.
So I kind of have a story that goes along with this. About 3 or 4 years ago, like right after y'all left Oregon, when we moved downtown, we saw like, y'all remember the Suicide Girls? Or I mean, they're still around, but y'all remember that?
Yeah.
I remember they were like the big thing.
Yeah, when we were teenagers and stuff, their website it's basically what Instagram is now for alt girls.
We were teenagers and stuff, and I was like, okay, dude.
You telling me you never saw a titty at 14? Come on now.
Oh my!
What?
What a one-liner.
I mean, what? Anyways, they were putting on a burlesque show in Portland, and we went to it because like burlesque is cool. Yeah, whatever.
No, but this is great.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's a whatever. We won't get into that. We thought we were getting into a traditional burlesque show, and we get there, and I don't know. It just there was like light shows starting. Like you walk into a concert hall and they're like starting the lights and everything, and like they're testing everything, mic checks. There was a drum kit on stage, and I was just kind of confused. I'm like, what kind of burlesque show has like LED lights everywhere and shit? And it turned out to be like nerd burlesque out the ass. Like they did skits and like stormtrooper outfits. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. It was like Harry Potter skits and everything like that. We were so fucking confused. And this one girl did it was like a talent show too. This one girl sang a song. She sang, actually going back to it, the intro. Oh wait, no, we're not talking about Guardians of the Galaxy anymore. They sang Creep. They were singing Creep. And everyone in the rows were just looking at each other because it was literally the worst singing I ever heard in my life. Oh. And she knew she sucked so bad. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let me show you my boobs." And she's like ran off the stage and everything like that. We were all like, we were laughing more than anything at this damn thing. So needless to say, we won't be going Empire Strikes Back.
This is like the circus from A Bug's Life.
Yes.
In real life.
Yes. 1000%. And I'm not going to get into that. No, there's more to it. That's just it's insulting in a way. I won't go there.
Oh God!
But, yeah, I thought that was funny. I got a little trauma seeing that again when I saw.
I'm gonna have some really. I'm about to have some really disturbing lighting for the rest of the show.
What is going on?
I don't know. My light just went out on me. It just crapped out on me. So that's fun. Anyways,
Andrew Mad Hulk smash.
Here, let me complete the ensemble here.
See the roar.
There it is.
Man, you can't tell. Oh, now it's red.
Yeah,
oh, dude, you got to pick a color. Like without the light on your face.
No, this is got.
Never knowing where we're going.
Oh my God! You know what? I might just turn on the lights because this is a lot.
Why? It's great.
Because I look like I'm gonna murder you two. That's a little better, I guess.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did, but don't do it again.
I literally did nothing. It just went off next to me. I'm like, what just happened? So, anyways, look at my comically large straw again.
What the? Guys,
transitions.
It's not a game this week. We're gonna do something different. Andrew, you seem very villainy today, and you seem like you're very argumentative. So I think this might be right up your alley. We're gonna have a debate. There's a lot of political stuff going on. I feel like we should have a debate, not political wise and stuff,
Okay.
but some hard crushing questions that the American public are asking, and y'all are going to be pro or against it. Y'all cool with that?
Okay. Are America's asking these questions?
America is asking all these questions.
Okay.
The number one is very important.
Well, don't we have to decide who's defending and who's...
Oh, well, no, I already know how you guys, according to your campaign that you're running right now, I already know what side you're picking.
Yeah,
stuff.
our platforms.
Yeah, your platforms. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So I will let you know. Obviously you should already know. So a recent rise in celebrity figures are running for political office, and it begs to be talked about. Will you endorse Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for president on the next election bid? I'm going to start this off with Ben, who is pro Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson being president. Andrew,
why
you can speak
in
in
the
a minute.
hell would you choose me to be pro for this?
Exactly. You're not doing a good argument so far.
Listen, if you like Trump, wait till you get a load of this.
Who is Trump?
That's all I have to add. That's all I have to say.
That's it? That's your only
wins,
pro?
That wins like 40% of America right there.
I don't know if you know this.
Actively.
I don't know if you know this, but 40% does not win the election.
Listen, dude, we got to how long are elections going for? Like 12 months or something like that?
Next
like
year. Next year.
No, but how long does it go for? You got time.
Oh, yeah.
You got time to build it up.
Build
you get
them
your
up,
basis.
gotcha. So that's just your argument. If you like Trump, you like The Rock, huh?
I mean, yeah, dude. Fake people in office. Let's go. Double down.
Sounds
double down.
Sounds great. Andrew, you are anti.
I'm anti. Oh man,
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You sound shocked, even though you've been saying this for months on your political campaign.
I have. Oh man, yeah, you're right. I don't know what made me forget about this. So I got to be a villain here, apparently. You really want someone who's not from the continental U.S. to lead us?
Wasn't he born in Miami?
I thought he was from Hawaii. His whole family lives in Hawaii.
Let the jury witness the misinformation that is floating in this courtroom.
Wait, I gotta know this now because
Andrew, you seem
and that all you need is to just smell what is cooking in the room.
Oh,
The Rock Johnson.
Oh, I think we might give the point over to Ben here. I don't know why I'm giving points in the debate, but we're giving points.
He was born in Hayward, California.
Well, we were
What
both
is this
wrong.
lie? Oh my god!
You could have family from other places, Andrew. Quit being racist.
See, I'm the villain here in this situation.
Seeing as you
just
don't
heard
know
the word villain and just started lying.
I'm going to be an asshole. All right, I think point is to Ben on this one. We're giving points out now. All right, next question. Research says that most people believe that a burrito is a sandwich, yet can be rarely found at sandwich establishments. Ben, you have discussed recently how you are very for burritos being a sandwich and wondering why these aren't at establishments like this. Can you convince the public as to why? Andrew, once again, afterwards, as being totally against burritos, I'll let you speak. Ben, Go ahead.
I hate this so much because I'm so against this idea.
Why do you think I'm giving it to you? He's making Ben argue on behalf
Against
of something
myself.
he hates, and he's making me be so uncomfortably a villain. I'm so uncomfortable.
I don't know if y'all know what a debate is, but y'all are not doing it at all.
Well, we have to preface before we go into the debate.
We gotta go. Yeah, this time we gotta go back and forth. We gotta debate. Can't just do our arguments. Our initial arguments.
Ben,
what are the most important components to a sandwich? Bread?
Yes.
And stuff in the middle.
Sure.
How is that then making a burrito not a sandwich? I rest my case.
Andrew?
I can see your line of logic. But have you ever heard you ever heard a man I can't get it out. I know where you're going. heard a man in the 50s yell from the living room, "Woman, get me a burrito," as a sandwich. No, maybe because a sandwich requires 2 pieces of bread, not a singular circular flour-based thing to hold the contents.
The only reason it needs 2 pieces of bread is because the people in the 50s didn't realize that you could use one to encompass the entire sandwich. You just wrap it all. Have you ever heard of a wrap? That's a sandwich at a sandwich shop. So how is then?
Interesting points there. Interesting points there. Andrew, rebuttal?
Listen, all kinds of restaurants have different types of food to appease as many customers as possible. Doesn't make a wrap or a burrito a sandwich.
Well, then why is a wrap sold at a sandwich shop?
Because they're trying to appease customers. What can I say? Also, you're
Why
trying
are you doing
to.
this so well?
I don't know. I don't know. Also,
you sound authentic.
I know. Authentic, yes. Just like sandwiches should be. The way they were invented, 2 pieces of bread to hold the contents. Also, again, the atomic family of the 50s and the woman make me a sandwich thing.
Why are you so obsessed with the nuclear era? Are you a villain?
Are you maybe plotting the return of the true and proper sandwich? 2 pieces of bread, not a tortilla.
The return, it never went anywhere. We're just elevating your mind and telling you,
gentlemen,
Also,
I will say one more thing.
Final words.
Sorry, mediator. I gotta say one more thing.
Final words.
You're trying too hard to culture this country with outside influence.
Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ. Too far.
Oh, God, I'm so uncomfortable right now.
Okay.
So, maybe I should not be a villain for the next turn.
All right. Oh, I think point. Oh God.
Yeah, who do you give this to after that?
The point to the man who went too far.
But who's the man maybe laughed the most too, though? I will say. You know what? Points for both. Okay. Andrew, too far. Ben, good argument. It was a great
too
argument.
far.
Points for both. Here we go. A new national poll says most Americans believe Chili's should be labeled America's restaurant. Andrew, as a proud Chilean, you enjoy Chili's on the regular. Are you for this movement? Ben, I'll let you rebuttal after.
This is so hilarious because it goes exactly in the face of what I just said about burritos in the last thing.
Makes it even better.
You know, what do you think when you think America? The tales of America and its making. You think of the Wild West, the desert, the Southwest, the fusion of culture. What do you get? You get Southwest food, Southwest, cuisine. When you think Southwest cuisine, what do you think? Chili's, America. States have state birds, state flowers, state mottos. The country should have one restaurant that represents American peak cuisine. That restaurant is Chili's.
Sir, are you recently in Pennsylvania? Because this train just went way off course. This is not...
I'm sorry. What the hell was that? I love it. Go, sorry, Ben, your rebuttal.
I honestly don't even remember half of what he said. The 1950s nuclear family would argue that Denny's is America's restaurant.
Oh, solid choice.
And
solid.
Denny's only paved the way for Waffle House. All right, so you have brothers in arms of Waffle House and Denny's being America's restaurant.
I will concede.
Where else can you go have
gentlemen,
dinner in a movie
let it be
for
known,
the cost?
gentlemen. Sorry, go on. I thought you were... Gentlemen, let it be known that Denny's was number 3 in poll rankings, just behind McDonald's. That's all I have to say.
Okay.
McDonald's is not a restaurant.
So that's the Americans.
I will concede that in American culture, Denny's has had great influence. However, in America, we like prosperity.
Oh, Jesus Christ, here we go.
In America, it's about excess, baby. Excess.
You know what us Americans don't like?
It's about
Lies.
It's about excess. The white picket fence, the American dream. Riches, buddy. You know what Denny's is not? Prosperous. It's for poverty. Cheap $4 burgers. Chili's upholds the American dream while also presenting great Southwest cuisine.
While
I rest
also
my
charging
case.
twice the price for cold food that's inconsistent depending on which location you go to. My sir, I have 2 frequented a Chili's in my day, and none have been on a par-to-par basis of, consistency and whatever else you were rambling on about. No.
I would say you make a good point. I'll concede that. But, again, varying experiences, just like traveling the 50 states of the country, each with its own microcultures and little accents and dialects, and each their own unique representation of America.
Final words, Mr. Andrew. Final words.
Make Chili's America's official restaurant.
Ben?
Why do we have to make Chili's the official restaurant when we already have what we need?
What do we need?
Pancakes.
One final question for Senator Andrew over here.
Okay.
A recent addition to the menu for the lunch hour, an under sandwich on the menu is a burrito. How do you feel about that, given what you just spoke about in the previous question when it comes to Chili's being the national American restaurant?
I will preface this answer with that I have amnesia and don't remember what I said. As long as there is content withheld within a flour-based vehicle for food, why not? Consider it a sandwich. This is Southwest cuisine after all.
Why would you put a burrito in a place that serves sandwiches?
Because this is Southwest food, sir. It's directly influenced by
It's
American
Chili's
and
Southwest
Mexican.
food?
And Mexican. Check the menu, sir. Check the menu.
Gentlemen.
Or is it like Tex-Mex?
Gentlemen.
That's Southwestern food.
Gentlemen.
Yeah, Tex-Mex. Yes, that's...
Gentlemen.
I have amnesia.
Gentlemen.
It's not even really Tex-Mex. You got a fajita. You rely on a sizzling plate of meat to get you through the night. All right? No. We have waffles and pancakes all day.
Strong cases to you both. However, I do think point does reside to Senator Andrew these days. Good job, gentlemen.
You just want to create drama. It's fine.
Next question. A recent Facebook poll says many people are tired of the same old pets many people adopt. Many believe we should bring new animals into the household. Now, Ben, recently you've argued for the love of large cats.
Yes!
After your speech on your love for large cats, we were passing it on over to Andrew, who's been team giraffes for about 5 months now.
I was waiting the entire time for horse-sized cats. I was so excited.
Wow, Senator Ben, you sound awfully excited over these large cats in the household.
I do, and that's for 3 reasons. Number A, all right?
Number A. Yes, thank
it's
you.
a horse-sized cat. Letter B, why would you refuse the giant cuddles of a cat, and you feel the purrs, the brrr, like just of the giant beast that just nestles in the corner of your living room? You know.
Now, excuse me, Senator Ben. We are discussing tigers and lions. Correct.
No,
you keep saying large. Yes, those are large cats in the animal world. You keep mentioning just cats, though. Do you have access to these large horse-like cats you keep speaking of? Is that what you keep talking about? Because if so, this is breaking news.
History unfolding before us.
You did do some recent work at Area 51. Do you have any response to that?
Mm.
Listen, people, we have horse-sized cats. That's all you need. No further questions, Your Honor.
Awfully sweaty over there. All right, we're going to pass it over to Senator Andrew. I'm not sure what your stance is on horse-sized cats, but you are here for giraffes being in the household.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I would like you to know the average size roof in most houses are only 8 feet tall. Go ahead, proceed.
I have a few points to make.
Okay, thank you.
First off, big cats. They're pretty in the wild, whatever. But do you want a big cat in your house slashing the absolute shit out of your child's face?
Language, sir. Language. This is a family. This is a family show.
I'm sorry. I have amnesia. I'm sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Secondly, with Ben's, I believe that Ben's judgment should be called into question, and also his sanity, considering his reaction to you bringing up this point of interest of his. Is he just a babbling drug addict?
No.
Should we choose to trust his point of view on this topic? Giraffes are safer. They're taller. They're cuddlier. Long necks are cool.
I'm trying to find the word, not contempt. What's the word in court where they just ramble on and it has to
I eject.
No. Give me one second. I'm asking
leading the... No, not leading the question. I don't know. Pause the debate, everyone. Pause the debate.
Need a break on that one. Jesus Christ.
God dang it. I can't think of the word. Anyways.
Yeah, we're back.
Whatever that word is. Yes. Drugs. Okay?
Yes. Drugs.
But you know it's not bad. A horse-sized cat.
Okay.
Okay? A horse-sized cat, a large feline that is almost like a companion. Or a long neck with a tongue the size of your foot, licking everything in your home and waking you up with slobber and drool. Nay, sir, nay.
Andrew, rebuttal?
Imagine the size of the litter box. Imagine you just got a new house for your white picket fence classic American family. You got your wife the big walk-in closet she always wanted. But surprise, there's a horse-sized cat that you also want to keep in the house. Looks like the walk-in closet has to be repurposed for an entire litter box for this cat.
Do you keep horses in your home? No, you create a shed.
This is the argument, Senator.
You create
in the home, giraffe in the home,
for them.
Giraffe in the home.
You wouldn't
large
leave your
cats
dog
in the home.
You wouldn't leave your dog outside. These are factual statements. I did mention roof size.
I can name you 5 people who leave their dogs outside.
And I could name you 5 assholes. Go on. Thank you.
Well, yes. Also correct. But you can. You're saying I cannot. I can technically leave it outside. And that is
not
thus
good in
creating a shed, a home for these creatures to reside
This topic, especially with giraffes, calls into question the standards by which we build homes in America.
Jesus Christ. Listen, just because you're too poor to afford a horse-sized cat does not mean you need to objectify my way of living, sir.
I wonder, why do we build ceilings so low? You know, the Catholics have it right. Big vaulted ceilings.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to
No. Do we build low ceilings to appease the fragile egos of short people? They need to feel less short, that the ceiling is so much closer to the top of their head. Build them higher so you can get giraffes.
Are you inferring that people need to now create new homes and cause more deforestation, whatever the word is? I don't know.
I feel like you should know that, Senator.
You're taking away the homes of the other animals just to fit your long neck in your home. See, I don't think that really vibes with the American populace. You know? I don't know.
First of all, the American populace is just a bunch of lemmings. I'll go on record by saying that. Secondly, I am not saying that we should level forests to build all new homes. I am simply saying that the future of home building should include tall roofs. And if you have a short roof, forget about the giraffes. It's okay.
Roof? By clearing out. You go out wide and build high.
Gentlemen, we're going over to our Twitter poll right now where we've asked the question: America, would you rather own a a horse-sized cat? Excuse me, audience, or a giraffe?
We already have those.
Yeah. America has voted 68% for horse-sized dog. Jesus Christ, I fucking that up. Horse-sized cat.
So now I like to call into question: is the mediator also on drugs?
Excuse me. Well, I say yes, I am.
Yes, I am.
One comment says, "Why is this baffling buffoon up there talking about giraffes? He is racist and we hate him." Do you have any rebuttal to that, Senator Andrew?
He's racist and we hate him. I say, oh God, I can't say that.
Is this who you want supporting your new president, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? No.
I will say, I am not racist. I have several colored friends. I hate myself so much.
Can we just title this "The Gang Gets Canceled"? Jesus Christ!
I definitely meant to say friends of color too, not colored friends. Jesus Christ!
Oh, I hate us. I hate us. Please,
this is satire, America.
This is satire, America.
This is satire.
Let's move on. Let's actually stay on Twitter and go to a Twitter question. We choose one randomly.
Okay.
Is it appropriate, says Jimmy, to wear a tuxedo to a fast food job interview? Andrew, I know Ben, you have been filmed or photographed a lot in tuxedos. It seems to be a tuxedo connoisseur, if you would believe. So I believe you are a pro at this. So you're gonna stand in the motion of pro. And Andrew, I'm sure you'd be negative because that's who you are.
Okay.
The floor is yours, Ben.
If I know anything of my one time in a tuxedo,
I think you mean many times.
Yes, photographs. We have you in multiple colors and multiple events.
Lying already.
It's only the one. All you need is a suit. And what does a suit get you? Respect, admiration, ooh la las. All right? When you go in to an interview in a tux, you're telling them, hey man, I want this job. And they're listening.
I'll give you that. It's not just any job, though. Remember, I said fast food establishment. You still stand on this ground.
You still want the job? Nothing I say was incorrect.
Thank you, Senator Andrew. Any rebuttal towards that, or are you pro tuxedo also?
I am pro tuxedo when the situation calls for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not ready for this.
You walk into a fast food place. You're new. You don't know if you're going to get the job. You hope for the best. You're surrounded by people who have already worked there and have their daily going through the motions, whatever they do. They know more than you. You walk in a tux, you make a fool of yourself. It makes it look like you are better than everybody else there. Plus, what does that say about your personality? You walk in and immediately it's like, "Daddy, I require employment." No, not appropriate.
What is wrong with exuding success, right? And the desire to achieve and to be better than those who settle for mediocrity. What is wrong with that, I ask? Let the record state that the first response was
Excuse me, Senator, this isn't court. There is no record. No one is typing.
There is nobody watching us.
There's nobody watching.
Yeah, I'm still gonna stand by my statement. Plus,
thank you, Jamal.
Places of work, especially fast food type establishments, belong to a corporate entity which has its own way of dressing. The employees are required to dress a certain way. So once you set that standard, you walk in and you look like a trust fund kid, and then all of a sudden you walk like, are you worthy of the uniform when you walk in with the tux off the bat?
Are you encouraging judging a book by its cover?
Strong words.
No matter what.
Strong words.
Yes.
Why, yes, I am.
I rest my case.
Final words, Andrew.
Just wear a suit. You don't need a tux.
Okay, good.
That's it.
Ben, have you said every word you needed to say?
I said everything I needed to say.
Copied that. Very well. I believe point.
Also, do you remember what happened to Jim Halpert when he accidentally wore a tux to work?
Whoa.
Court in contempt. Final words were spoken.
It needed to be said. It needed to be said.
Point, Ben. I will have my rules in this, and you will follow them. I don't even know what the score is right now.
I don't either. I'm still kind of blacked out from me saying colored
It was
people
me,
in the
then
last
both,
segment. So.
then Andrew, then me. So I'm 3. It's 3-2 me.
Copy that. Here we go. Many Americans feel as though there are too many states in this country. A recent poll had Americans getting rid of Iowa completely. If you were an elected official, what state would you get rid of and why?
Who are we starting with here?
Florida is untouchable.
Okay.
Excuse me, gentlemen. Why?
Who is
I've
first?
started the first few arguments. Andrew, can
Sorry.
start this one.
I am sorry. Andrew, you.
Okay. I believe Ohio is the first choice.
Go on.
Yeah. You know, deep fried memes.
Oh my god.
Ohio.
No senator. We don't know what deep fried memes are.
Politicians out of touch with the future of this country. I'll just take that down real quick. Ohio is the deep fried meme equivalent of states. Too much going on. None of it good. I don't know.
If we were to dismember Ohio as a whole, what would you like to see done with that territory?
Dismember? I just picture you brutally murdering the entire population of Ohio. What was the question?
How would you take care of that territory after Ohio is not?
A great disservice has been done to the Native Americans of this land. I believe we should give it back to them.
In recent polls, you said we should take all the land from the Native Americans and give it back to the hardworking American like they did in the 50s.
I have amnesia. I don't... I changed my stance.
Ohio is your answer, sir. We're going to pass it on over to Senator Benjamin. Senator Benjamin, go on.
If I were to get rid of a state in this country, to consolidate, to improve for both parties involved, I would choose New Mexico. You know why? Give it to old Mexico. Give it back. You know, what did we fight for? Why did we claim that territory? It was theirs to begin with. Let's give it back. You know what? Improve relations. Get rid of those pesky burritos.
Are there many chilies in New Mexico? Do you know that?
You know, I've not heard of one. I don't know where this rumor came of it being a southwestern establishment, but no, I have not seen one in New Mexico. And I say, why bother? Don't even waste your time. Just give it back.
So are you also advocating that along with giving back the state of New Mexico to Mexico, you are also giving its citizens to Mexico? They're all now officially Mexican. Are you deporting an entire state's worth of people?
Wouldn't they already be
Senator Benjamin
in Mexico? Hmm? I rest my case.
Not until you make it Mexico.
It is Mexico. It's New Mexico.
Are you saying we should deport 2.1 million Americans in our great state of New Mexico to Mexico?
Let's fact check. Is there 2.1 million people in New Mexico?
Jamal just looked it up.
Jamal just looked it up. That's why I took it so long to ask that.
Betrayer.
Jamal, where'd you go?
Jamal works for all of us, not just you. Thank you.
There's 2.1 million people in New Mexico? Holy crap.
I mean, Albuquerque. See? Look.
What's
Do you even research these things? You're talking about destroying 2.1 million Americans' lives, and you're just out here saying get rid of them without even knowing.
Honestly, have you been in America lately? I'm saving them.
How did I get into the debate?
I'm backing out of that
now. Wise choice. We're going over our Twitter poll. We're gonna go ahead and chalk that one up. Americans still say Iowa because forget both of y'all. Before debate is over, final words from the both of y'all.
Where is Iowa? What?
In the middle of the United States?
The Midwest.
No. Oh.
Illinois.
Where would it go? What would you do with it? It's landlocked.
Just bigger Nebraska.
It's going to become...
That's what I'm saying. Give it to the Native Americans.
Oh, well, that's smart.
Senator Andrew.
Well, that's nice. Yeah, do that. Get rid of Iowa.
Okay.
In the spirit of that word that isn't coming to my brain right now. Now we've joined sides here. We're ending on a good note.
Wow, you hear it all. The first U.S. debate ever where they end agreeing on something. Final words, gentlemen. I'm starting with you, Benjamin.
Shit.
Over to you, Andrew.
Very well spoken. from yeah, this was fun. Give it to the Native Americans, and taxation is theft.
Sir, you would like the United States tax average to go up to about 38%. Where does that come from? I'm just kidding. I don't want to get into that.
These nuts.
Order. I think we're going to give the point to Andrew, and we all tie.
Hey.
Good for us. Everyone.
Good game.
Good job, everyone. That was a great
satire,
debate.
Everyone. I am not racist.
He is not racist. He is a little... No. Oh.
Wow.
Andrew, you came up with that. That was a fun idea. That was
fun.
Proud of you, buddy.
Hey, thanks. I tried.
Where do we go from here?
Hell if I know.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost now.
Did y'all see they're making the second Meg? The Meg?
I did, and that kind of surprised me.
Did y'all watch the trailer?
I saw like 30 seconds of it, and
Jason Statham, baby.
I remember watching the first one thinking, like, this is so dumb. And then it's one of those movies I watched like 5 more times for some fucking reason.
You also smoke pot, so, like, of course you fucking would.
You know, I was going to say I wasn't smoking pot at the time, but yes, yeah, I was actually.
5 times that you did it?
No, I mean, like.
You watched that sober?
As in the first time. Yeah. I watched some dumb movies. I don't care.
Taylor has that thing about him where he enjoys unironically bad movies.
It's true. It's very true.
And it's just something that I've never been able to identify with.
I also have a weird obsession with, are they biopics? Yeah, where it's just a fictional movie, a soft fictional movie about his person and stuff. I don't know why. I love them. It's just something I do. And they're all bad. Like I've seen War Dogs.
Are you saying the Meg is a biopic?
Oh, well, no, I'm just saying. I thought we were talking about bad movies. But no, this one looks ridiculous. They're going down in the trench. They got these suits on. There's all these giant kaiju-looking fucking creatures down there from the Stone Age. It's going to be hiding underneath this in this trench, like whatever. I don't know. And there's going to be like 10 megalodons in this one. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
That kind of sounds fun.
It's just one of those movies where it's so dumb, it's fun. It's like Jaws meets I don't know, fucking King Kong in a way, like this stupid movie, but that's all I got.
No.
What did y'all
Did you
see that was
see?
interesting?
Did you see that Sum 41 called
Oh
it this week?
yeah, I want to be like, oh man, but it's also like I haven't listened to Sum 41 in like 10 years, and I did.
They've been a band for 27 years.
I loved Sum 41 back in the day.
You actually got me into them. I mean, I liked the stuff that I heard from them on the radio back in the day, but they're not one of those bands that I really delved into when I was a kid until I started driving around like with you, because you always had their album in that old Buick.
That old fucking Buick. No, I always like to tell people like they had their radio songs was very Good Charlotte-y, like just those radio punk songs, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But if you listen to their backtracks, like they're actually like guitar soloists and stuff. It's so weird. They have a very heavy like 80s thrashy Metallica sound to them that a lot of people don't know about and stuff. So I've always liked them because of that. I mean obviously Fat Lip and stuff like that's fun, but yeah, I didn't even know they were still together.
Yeah, I mean, I guess even if they're not really doing much, if it's not officially announced, I guess they're technically together. But they're not calling it quits cold turkey. They're putting out another album, and they're doing like a farewell tour. I don't know if it's this year or what, but they announced that they are ending it this week.
Definitely was a top 10 Taylor middle school band, I would say. I listen to them all the time. Wait,
I was a bigger fan of Sum 41 than Blink-182.
I would be there right there with you. One of the few things we agree on.
I mean, I don't blame you, but you know,
What?
I prefer Blink. But
Blink is like your all-time favorite band.
I know, but they're both good, and different tastes are different tastes. They
It was
they
like
both
the
had
punk's world of Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC.
Yeah, it kind of was.
Oh,
Even though Sum 41 kind of strayed a little bit in style.
I used to think that what you just said, except I always would compare Good Charlotte with Simple Plan. I don't know why those two. Like
I did too.
Like every punk girl either obsessed over one or the other, and that shit. You know, they always. I was a big Good Charlotte fan back in the day. Like huge.
I was always pro Good Charlotte when it came to those two. To this day I never understood with Simple Plan, like one of their biggest songs, that Rooftop in the Rain music video or whatever.
I don't know. I'm thinking
it was no. It was
like in the Rain music video. Yeah. I remember.
Was it
songs
sorry something like I don't remember. Dude.
I can't even play.
It wasn't good. That's why it's not in my head.
Were you just sitting in this room playing Russian roulette?
No.
That was the melody you were singing.
I was singing Rooftops by what's the band where the guy went to jail for
Lost Prophets?
Lost Prophets. Thank you. That song.
Minus the pedophilia. They were pretty good.
Oh, Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja? That's a fucking banger back in the day.
Hell yeah.
I love that song back in the day. Cool. That was fun one, y'all.
Yeah, Oh, okay.
Okay, bye!
What were you about to say, Andrew?
I don't remember.
What?
Were you not joking about this amnesia?
Apparently, I was not joking.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Any final words for the podcast this week?
Wish me luck, because this Saturday is my first art show back for the season.
Oh,
and it's a really big one.
Has it already been like? I guess Christmas was fucking 5 months ago. That's right.
Yeah. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could have already done one or two by now, but I just wanted to really make sure that I had as much stuff pre-made as possible. So I've upgraded the setup. There's going to be a lot more crap out. I have like maybe 35, 40 wood pieces, not counting like prints and stickers and canvases and framed photos and all that stuff. So
nice. Expensive getting loaded up?
No, not really. Because when I'm doing the wood stuff, I'm just prying apart like pallets, and pallet will go like a couple signs, or like if I'm doing the small square pieces, like a lot. And a can of stain goes really far.
Yeah,
across several things. So as long as you're buying the right stuff, all of it lasts. So it's not really high expense. Probably the highest expense is stickers, honestly.
Yeah, you gotta get those made, and not including the
Yeah.
hours you put into it and shit. But you can't count that.
Yeah.
That's cool. Are you ever going to open a store with all this stuff? I'm sure people would love to hear you talk about these events all the time. I'm sure people want to get some of it.
I actually do have a store up, and it's in the bio on my Instagram. I just don't really advertise it a lot because, especially ahead of this show, I didn't want a bunch of people buying stuff off of that and then me losing my inventory for the show and not being able to sell as much of the show.
Nice.
So basically, whatever I don't sell here is going to go up on the store, and then from it'll be that way for each show going forward. I'll keep adding stuff and
Make more inventory, Andrew. God.
I know, but I gotta make sure I have a head start. So
You went real Kevin from The Office right there. Just want to lie on the beach all day and eat hot dogs.
I donated sperm. Maybe I'm the father. Anyways, we're at the point where we're quoting The Office now on the show. So
Time to get out of here. Ben, you got anything? You got anything for the people? Send them out positive for the week.
yeah, dig deep, Ben. Positive.
Tip your local bartender.
Tip your local. Just them. No, you don't have to tip the guy at fucking Ross at the front counter or anything like that. Just the bartenders and the waitresses.
They don't accept tips.
Oh, fucking everywhere accepting tips.
If anywhere asks for a tip, even like retail, some spots that ask for tips, throw them a couple bucks.
Yeah.
Why not? And also,
It's the principle.
the new tipping percentage is 20%. I don't know if y'all fell asleep during COVID, but 20%. That's where we start, baby.
Isn't that always been 20?
No, dude, it was like 15. And you were lucky to get 10.
Really?
Seriously? I've been doing 20 since I started going out on my own.
Yeah.
Well,
same.
again, that was like if you like the person, you're like, here's 20%. Yeah, man.
Oh.
Like 20% is like the baseline now.
I mean, it's not surprising that a lot of people don't follow that rule, but it's always been that rule as far as I knew personally.
Yeah, because it's always like easy to figure out what 10% of like $15 is $1.50. You just double it.
If you're going on vacation, keep that in mind. You're a visitor. You want to give a good name to where you're from. Be like, hey man, people are from here. We're cool.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be mean.
And as someone who delivers food for a living, please fucking tip more than $1 because like it costs $1 to drive this fucking food over to you. You son of a bitch. Those are okay. Whatever. Let's go.
I was trying to keep it nice and positive. Like, hey man, don't be mean. You're like, son of a bitch.
No,
I'm like, oh my god.
No. I said positive on your end. I didn't say anything about me. I'm gonna hate everyone. Let's get on now.
I will end as a somewhat villain and say, tip your waitresses, tip your bartenders, shoot your local heroin dealer.
Okay. We're getting out of here. It's been fun this week, everyone. We'll see you next week. Say bye, everyone.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Toodles.
I'm not associated with Andrew.
YouTube.
Is it over yet?